Buongiorno, good morning, and welcome to Jaxx Vane Studio number 27, live 3 times a week on Twitch, working on a prototype of a sailing boat simulator. What's the plan today? Today, I want to finish the ability for the game to be able to switch between 2 different boats without changing the code. So we're still in this situation where if I launch the game with this boat, it works, right? So we can go and drive it, whatever. All right. But if I go, well, first of all, the first problem is that if I want to change the boat, I have to go in the code and put boat 1 into the boat that I want to play. But it's worse than that, because if I try to start the game, it will crash. So that's what... Okay, it didn't crash, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work, so I won't be able to probably foil or do stuff. Yeah, I can't move the boards. So it doesn't crash, but it doesn't work. Because in order to work, Jaxx Tom, good morning. In order for it to work, this code needs to run, right? So this is the code for the catamaran, and this is the code for the traditional boat. The hello. So yeah, so we have to make this thing happen automatically, right? First thing. And then the other thing is that we don't have to put this in the code anymore. So do the equivalent of Assetto Corsa race.ini file to tell the game what we want to do without changing the code. So that's where we're going. So where should we start? We should start probably from an interesting consideration. There is an interesting talk about Jonathan Blow talking about how he doesn't like to break up big functions into small functions, which is something that I sort of agree with up to a point. Like, for example, in this case, we have this step function, which is actually our public function that gets called, and it basically does an integration of the boat. And you can see that there is stuff here happening, and is then we're calling these 2 functions, which are only called from here, that are doing the integration, obviously, for the for the foils. If we didn't have this here, right, as a function, it means that all this code will be there, right, and all the step foil code will be there, right? So where's the limit, right? Where's the limit to that approach? I don't know. But I think I should detach something that process the controls into a separate function. Updog, good morning. So, yeah, forgive me, Jonathan Blow. I'm gonna do this. What I'm trying to do is that, because I started this project with 1 boat, and to make it quick, I was just hard coding stuff of that boat into the code, but now I have 2 boats. So I have still stuff that if I want to change from 1 boat to the other one, I need to change stuff in the code. So right now I'm moving those relationship between, for example, okay, in this case, if I'm controlling the foils, which one of the foils I'm actually controlling. Right. Control connection destination scale is unknown. You idiot. Right, because you have to do source get value cons. Unwrap. Expect error could not find con cons in this guy in source get name. Oh my god, this code turned into a nightmare. Was supposed to be easy. All right, okay, so okay, can you please work? Just work. I'm not asking that much. Oh, yes. Okay, so are we actually driving this thing? Right, can I turn? Yeah, okay. It's turning. Am I controlling the foils? Whoa, whoa. Ah, okay. Okay, I know what the problem is. So although I see the graphics of the foil, like it is down, is not really down. So that's why you cannot fly. So, all right, okay. All right, woo. Oh my god, gosh, you're writing a lot. So the code for the rudder works. The code for the foil angle attack works. We need to implement this. Foil group high. I like the error message. All right. Are we moving the board? Yes. We're moving the board. We're moving the boards. So, will you fly now? Did I write the code for the shadow? Yes. Yes, I did. Not really. I mean, it's pretty crappy. I hope it will get better in the future. All right, so this works, and we're very happy about that. I still have to connect the sails. Shadow map, cascade shadow maps. Yep. And by simply changing this file without recompiling, we can get the other boat. Yes. What the fuck? Emergency alert. Test message. That's the Netherlands freaking me out with test emergency alerts. Yeah. Hello Remco, I didn't know you were here. It's Monday, isn't it? It's just not possible to do it that way. What is your problem? Why is borrowed? You moron. Why? Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rust. You're right. You're right. Move physics control to data. Right. Okay. So I can either do this optimize ghost boat data stream. Why not Kotlin? Why Kotlin? I could do this, or I could do this. I definitely don't think I can do both. And this, so this is going to need brain power to decide where things live. And brain power after 2 hours of fighting with files is not very high at the moment. So I should do this one, which is a little bit more brain dead. So what's the problem here? The problem is that our ghost boat is working with this huge state. It's not a problem with the catamaran that can finish a lap in 3 minutes, but the other boat that takes 11 minutes, what is happening is that at the end of the lap, there is a huge freeze. All right, so now the question is the ghost going to work? Let's go around and check. Nope, it's gonna crash. Oh, interesting. Interestingly, it's going to crash. Okay, let's try again. This should, I think this should get me out of jail, but I have a feeling that this is going to bite me again in the future. Look at that foil intact without touching the water. Look at that. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Go down, baby, go down. On and power up. Yep. Oh my god, Tom Slingsby, you're mine. Holy shit. Alright, is it gonna crash or not? Is it going to crash? Moment of truth, moment of truth. It's not, it didn't crash, which is good. So that was really not good. That's not promising, but I have to be patient. I have to, there is always time to work on the physics. But if I get stuck on the physics, the game will never get done. I need to work on the gameplay. All right. Ooh. Here it is. Okay, the ghost is working. He is there. Hey, ghost. Cool. So it's working. So let's go on. Load and save. Load and save, and I think we're done for today. So yep, perfect. Good. Well, guys, thank you very much for stopping by. If you watch this on YouTube, you can follow it live 3 times a week on Twitch, 10 a.m. in the morning. And I will see you next time, next Wednesday at 10 o'clock. Ciao, ciao.